Hello, it's Sonia. And I'm still in here, still stitching this. You've probably been to bed and got up and did your shopping or whatever it is you did, or do some crafting and everything, but I've been still sitting in the same place because I'm doing these one after the other because I want to put them up, and I want to show you how this turns out. So I'm very impressed. Well, I like what I've done. I really do like how this is working out for me. And it's not actually a buttonhole stitch, so it's not. I'm going to take it out through the back, and I'm going to end this off for the time being because I'm going to have a little go at the other bit of it. Hey, hang on. No. Come on. I might just put a couple more stitches, but my thread's getting awful short. And I'm not seeming to get hold of that there. It's getting awful short. You didn't want me to end it off, did it? Okay, righto. I'm just about to turn my timer on too, I think. Better do that. Let's give it another one. Another stitch. Now I need to end it off. I really do. So I'm going to take it through to the back. And maybe just run it up there somehow. Maybe through here. Yes, because then I'm going to go along that bit with a bit more pink. Righto. And that, when I'm going around there, that'll cover that up. It's not on the front anyway, it's on the back. Okay. So this is where I got my inspiration from. And these are made by machine, and they're actually on a piece of fabric. See? And they're absolutely beautiful, aren't they? That one there hasn't got anything underneath it. And it's really nice. And then I thought, well, why can't I put bits on that? And also, what else have we got here that I was thinking I could do with it? Let's put these box of beads here. So what is it? There's always something hit this glass table, isn't there? I'll set that back over there out of the way. Maybe I didn't get any more down. Oh, yeah. I've got something like that. That's a bit wrong. Where's the what? Oh, here they are. Here we go. I knew they were here somewhere because I remember this morning getting them out. So I've got that little piece. And I've got these bits here, see? And you can just cut them off and deal with it. You know, deal with it or do it however you want to. So I'm just going to try and see if I can finish this one, or have a bit more of a go at it, see what it turns out like. Better start that. Have a mouthful of water and just put some another colour in there. Do you reckon? So these are, these are done by a machine that made the whole thing. That just made the whole piece. And that's really cool, isn't it? That could have come off another bigger piece of fabric, I don't know. But that's what I thought. I'd have a try at that. So I think the inside of that and this part here can be a different colour. Don't you reckon? I think so. Let's see if we put a bit of yellow in there, what that looks like, or, see if that works. Or the orange one. No, let's try this. Let's try this. Because this is just a bit of a practice run to see how we go. And we're going to do a bit more work today on our piece of work, our piece of crazy patchwork. Now I've got 2 strands. Sometimes I can just do it like this and they come out, right? And other times they don't. So a lot of people pull out one at a time. Sometimes you can do... It just depends. It just depends how your day's going, I think, if it works for you or not. Okay. So how many pieces have I got here? 3, I think. Don't want 3, I'll just take one more off. Okay. And throw it to the wind. So bring back over there. Okie dokie. Well, I hope you're all having a good day today. I think this will be Monday and I will be working on my room, I'd say. You're watching this. Oh, well. I need to be doing... this is variegated, so let's try... I'll put the knot in the darkest part first, because it'll be the bit that that I'm working with first, the darkest pieces are variegated, because that's it there. Used a fair bit of that, obviously I like that. Okay, so now I'm going to do down here, but I'll go over like that, just cover it over. And see, definitely one, now that's where the glue is, it's not going to go through there, where the glue is, doesn't like it. Okay, fair enough, whoops. I had a terrible time with my knots, I did not sew through this here properly, so when I pulled it through there I didn't actually go through the thing, I just went through the hole. Okay, now we're going through there, and we're going to go over that way. Now this is extremely thick, so what I'm thinking is, don't do it with your fingernails on it. That would have been wrong. Probably why I wrecked the other ones. Pushing it through the needle. So I'm going to go through the back and then come up the other side, because it's a lot easier than me trying to take the stitch like that. So if you can find, if you haven't got anything like this, I find a lot of stuff on clothing, second-hand clothing. You can get a lot of different nice pieces. So especially a lot of things I've found has been on nighties, cotton nighties that nobody's ever worn. You know, I don't know why, but they probably didn't like them, or maybe they had too many or something like that, but that's where I found a lot of my trims. And you just cut it off and you've got on the bottom of a lady's shirts, or even as a piece of the lace that's in the piece of, you know, you might find a lace top and then just cut out your little motif thing, and then you can make your own piece to put in your applique, or your, well, it's a piece of applique, isn't it? Or if you can buy them like that, well, you know, but this is our way of dealing with it, of handling it. It's what I can do to, and it's your own work too, your own piece of work then. You could crochet one of these if you wanted to. You can crochet the little thing. There's lots of different things you can do to make a bow. You can make your bow out of anything. Or ribbon, string. That looks cool. I think it's working towards 2 eyes and a nose though, isn't it? I think I'm working towards 2 eyes and a nose. I'm a bit worried about zooming you in because I don't want to get out of the shot again. There you go. Right, I hope I'll stay. I'll keep my elbows in the same place. Hopefully, I won't move myself. Okay. Maybe this could go around the outside, this yellow. What do you reckon? Probably could too, you know. Might look really nice. Can't get that through there because that's where must be where that glue is. Oh, got it. I got it. Good glue. It's good glue. Well, I'm going to come back down here. There's that part there I haven't really caught hold of him nicely. And I'm going to go down in there. Whoops. Got the little leg. Got him by his little leg. Now this could work if you put it on the fabric first. But it's up to you. I mean, this is something you can just do. Yeah. I do like to do things recycle or remake, or, you know, I've got to have to put up the video on what I'm doing with the other tablecloth that I bought a long time ago. I think I showed you it a long time ago what I did. I decided I'm going to take this around the outside here. Because I don't mind. I might even do a blanket stitch now. What do you reckon? Do you think that'll look good on it? I do. Wait a minute now. Okay, I can do that much to there, and then now I can do the blanket stitch, and it'll have that extra piece on the side, on the top. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. This depends which way you do it. So if you're going back, I might be going back to front with it. It doesn't matter. You can push it over if you want to. You just keep going around there in the blanket stitch. That'll fill it in a bit, but I don't want to fill a whole lot of it in. I just want to fill some of it in because I still want to have that little bit of white there. And we're going to go around here in this. Yeah, that looks good. And it's sort of, I'll have to hold that. Hold my work up so my needle can spin down. I hope I'm still in this shot here. Oh dear. I hope I'm still, move this over a bit. I'll just move it over a bit there, that way. Okay. That didn't work. Take it back like that. Oh, well, I do like how that is. Look at that. Probably could have did the pink like this too. You see, you learn as you go, don't you? You learn as you go. Come on, move around there. Right. Where are you? I suppose it doesn't matter if it's not completely, because I have there's little stems going out off there, little pieces of cotton, and you can't sort of get past it without having little gaps in your side bits. That made a lot of sense, didn't it? But it doesn't matter though, because I quite enjoy that. It looks good. I reckon you could do it with the doilies too. You know, if it's a doily, I'm going to have a look at that in a minute. Like, does this come off the piece of trim with all these on it, and the little tiny flowers? You could always cover them as well if you want to in cotton. You see, because that's got all those little spikes going out there, it's not covered there. Had to move my elbow, my arm, because it was not liking it being in the same place all the time. Okay. This one. There. I've gone quiet, haven't I? I'm concentrating. Over that way. I'll have to spin it down again. It's getting a little bit cocked up. This is starting to look a little bit like a butterfly, isn't it? We'll see, there's a butterfly appliques out there that you could use this to do this with too. If you wanted to colour them. Come on. I was thinking about having that part there around the outside edge, but I don't know. I could try and turn it round. No, let it go in there. Leave it alone. You don't need it on the outside edge at all, so it looks alright where it is, doesn't it? Very good. People might think it might be a little bit tedious, but it's not, you know, it's quite good fun actually, doing this. I'll put it on my piece of work. I will put it on my piece of crazy patchwork. I've got it all. And hook up over there, that's not a good thing. Righto. Keeps twiddling around, doesn't it? I suppose I'm making better. Get all the kinky things off it. Kinks out of it. Yeah, so I'm having blood tests in the morning. That's exciting, isn't it? The lady actually comes here to the house, so that's good. Because, oh well, she does, and so that's a good thing. I'm not very, I don't seem to give me blood very easy. I'm keeping it all for myself. And so we're doing that tomorrow, and then I'm going to do the room. Some more work in here. That's my day planned. Oh well, some of it. It's only the morning. Afternoons are really the same around here. Bit of telly, some lunch and a sleep. And then of course there's more work in the afternoon after that. But you see what, it depends what you feel like doing. Jeremy's done all the floors this morning. I heard him out there doing that. Poor man, he's always got stuff to do. Well, he does his own things as well. So, we all got to have our own hobbies and that though, don't we? So, keep us busy. He's got his yard and his garden to look after, and he wants to put another bit of stuff down between our place and the neighbours. He needs to put some gravel or something down in there, or whatever it is, to make stones or something, just to make it look nice. He hasn't done that yet. I must get you a video of this when it's finished. Right, now hell, this has been a little ongoing. It's only been 10 minutes or so. Oh well, maybe 20, 15 or something, I don't know. But I'm enjoying it anyway, so as long as that's the main thing, is if you like what you're doing, isn't it? That's what I reckon anyway. When it starts to get, the thread starts to get small, it starts to get a little bit more awkward to do, because you try and hang on to the thing, you're trying to make sure you don't lose your thread, and it's all right though, we can do it. We don't give up on these sort of things at all. Okay, I do like that. I'm going to end this off because I'm at the top of it there, and my thread's getting smaller. Okay, and it's hooked. It's got it. I got it. Nobody panic, I got it. Right, and I probably need to do a bit more over this piece here, so I'm going to just do that now. I'm going to put a bit more over this top bit. Coming across there. Ah! Oh, Sonia, you didn't go through that, did you? Really? Oh, I went through that other piece of cotton. I've actually sewed myself sometimes. It's not good, is it, you know, because you can actually pick up a piece of your own skin without even knowing. That scared me. I'm gonna have to unthread all that now, aren't I? Oh dear. Come here. Let's unthread that. And I think the way that it's sort of not really closed up, it makes it look more lacy, doesn't it? Like it doesn't take away from its laciness, if you can understand that. This would have been easy to do, Sonia. I don't know what's wrong with you. You got both of them going through there? Yeah, good. Now, I'll try this again. Don't stick it through the other piece this time. Okay. Now I'm going to end it off at the back. Go through there a bit. And the end of that off there. Okay. So now, got this much done. It's only a half, isn't it? I've only done a half. And that's all right. So this here's twisted a bit. And that's okay, because I don't mind if it does want to do that, like it wants to go that way. Well, I guess so. Shouldn't be doing that though. Should be sitting inside a bit. There we go. I think that was only because I tried to turn it around, wasn't it? Couldn't leave it alone, I was fiddling with it. There you go. Looks good. I'm pleased with that. And now I'm going to have to find myself a bead needle, and I got one. I got a bead needle. Right, and it's not got much thread in it, so we'll have a bit more thread. Not doing much crazy patchwork here today, are we? But we might do a tiny bit in a minute. There's plenty of time. Plenty of time. I just wanted to fiddle around with this, I suppose. So it will be going onto here somewhere. Look at that. Doesn't that look ducky? Oh, I do like that. I do like that. Isn't that pretty? It's not even finished. I'll probably leave it like it is. Looks all right, doesn't it? Anyway, let's see how we go now. We're going to put a few little beads. What do you reckon? Put some beads? A few little beads. Do I want both these threads? I suppose I will. And maybe it'll hold it on better, I guess. But we'll bead it. I probably wait to bead it till we get it on there, but you know what? I just don't think so. I'll do it now. Or maybe, because I want to finish it yet. Although, you know what? I could leave it like that, because that has some of its own appeal, doesn't it? Yeah, sort of does. Okay. I don't know what's going to happen when I finish putting it on there. You know, I just don't know what... If I'm still going to... I like it like that. It's weird, I know, but I do. I do like it like that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to leave it like it is, because I really do like it. I do. Yep, I'm going to leave it like it is. Now, have we got a top and a bottom for this thing? That's what we need to figure that out, eh? Let's see. Do we need it? This is the bottom, and this is the top, eh? This is going to be the top, because that flower there is heading that way, all right? So we'll look at that, and we'll say, this is what I'm going to put here, because it's it's a very unique piece of stuff. And I'm going to put it there, and I'm going to... I'm not going to do any more on it, because I think I like that. That's just really cool. Okay, now I'm going to catch these down, and I'm going to put some beads on it. Yep. Don't know what possessed me to do this, because I do not like doing two threads. And you can be cut off because you're looking at me, and I don't want to be in my way. I want you to be in my road. Isn't that weird? But I do like it. I really do. I think it's really nice. It's got its own... It's definitely an original piece. It really is. I hope I've got it in far enough from the edge, because I'll be putting something across there, and that'll cover that much. Okay, righto. Okay. And it's surrounded by lots of pretty things, so it's perfectly fine. Just making sure that I'm pulling that cotton right through each time. I wanted to actually put beads around this part, so let's do that then. Let's get started and do some beads. Oh no. Oh dear, I hope I've been in the shot. Oh dear, oh dear. If I haven't, I will redo them, but only... Some people say that I'm not, but other people can see me, so I really don't understand that. But anyway, so around here I'm going to bead, and down here I'm going to bead. Pink, white, green. I love these green ones. I do like these green ones. I'll probably run out of them green ones, won't I? That'll be the thing, I suppose. Do I just put nice little creamy colour ones on there? Let me see. Right. No. Pink. Yes. That look good. That looks good. I'll make sure they're pretty close to the same. They will be. I've got plenty of those in there. Now I know I didn't finish stitching all that on, and that's okay. I don't know why I decided to pick that, just leave it like it was. It's not actually finished. I think it would have been too overdone. I don't know, but I just had a feeling that it was going to be too much when I finished putting all that round there and all that round there. I just sort of felt like it was going to be too much for it. So what I've got, I'm happy with. That's not the same sort. The beads I'm putting on there have got nothing in the inside. Some of them have got a colour, like a different colour in the inside of them. I'll show you if I can. I think that's one, isn't it? Maybe not. No, it's not one of them, so I can't show that one. Well, because now they've all disappeared, all those. Better get back through the other side before I put a bead on. I've got to come back up through here first. Wait a minute, you're going to the wrong place, Sonia. And this one here is not very shiny either, the last one I put on here. It's alright, it's a nice piece of work. I like it. I do. I'm looking at them. And I just have this feeling that they're too big. Great. Okay, but you need to know what you're doing, don't you? You need to want to know to get the right thing. You need it right, Sonia. Gee, I hope I'm not unpicking something on no business here. Only the beads. Oh, well, it doesn't matter if the other thing comes off. I can put it back on there. I just want the beads off there because I'm sure I can do something better than that. Here we go. You get back in the box a minute. The whole thing's off. Okay. Okay, we're still going. Oh, we're still here, right? Good. Rightio, now. What do I do with it? Here we go. Rightio, now. I'm going to... I'll set it back there. I'll set it back there because that's where I want it to be, so it's alright. See, what I can see on this too at the moment is this looks too much, this here, but you've got to fill all that in yet. This is just some of it. You've got to fill it all in, so don't be thinking that I've got too much on there because you've just got to put, there's so much more to go on here, you know. I think a little tiny bead would be better, something smaller. Even this little, what's the name one here would be nice, this little metal-y colour, metal, I don't know what colour it would be, really. Sit that there and just sit one of these on here. Get one, don't make it flick away. Maybe that'd be better. Look, they're smaller. This one's too dark. I'm going to put it on a bit of an angle. One stitch, one bead. Rightio. Well, there you go. That won't go through there. The bead's too small. The hole in the bead's too small to go through me. For my needle to go through, and I'm going to have to sort out my needles so I can find something. Ah, dearie me. That never occurred to me because I could see the holes in these and I thought they looked way big enough. I really did. So we'll see what we can do. We'll have to find something else. But I don't want too big a bead. That was the thing. We just wanted a small bead. It's going to have a bigger hole in it though, because these are a different... These actually came off a piece of clothing, these did. They were on something. whole heaps and heaps and heaps and heaps of them. I've got bags full. More than some people should have, I suppose. Let me see. Where's this thing? Don't fall down everything on top of me. Where's something small, good colour? Where are you? They're not small, are they? And they're green. There's nothing wrong with green, but just about the little white one. It's not doing anything for it, is it? Really? These are too big. Are they too big? Yes, they're too big. And they're too blue. Ah dear. Move over. I'll have to look at them through this way. I can't see them. Excuse me. Where are we? Oh, the mauve one might be nice. I love mauve, don't I, as you know. Look at this. Oh, they're nice. They're only little too. They're only little blokes, they'll be right. They should go through there, I hope. Put that back there. Nice mauve ones. Actually, there's one there left behind. Some in there too, but I'm going to pick out these today because I won't have to worry about fishing through the soup. Righto. I hope this goes on. See, it's on. It's on. Let's get a piece of cotton. Get out of there. Okay, so I've got that. One bead. Very good. I'm happy with that. There's all these others on them. I think it did not belong there. That's better. You can see it, but it's not taken over the whole thing, is it? It's not taking it over. And you don't want to have to be taken over the piece of work, do you? Put a bead up in here. Right. Excuse me. I have to have a drink. Oh, did I get one? Oh, yeah. I might be sitting up a little bit high. We could chuck him down in there. He's right. Chuck him in. Get down in there. So you're putting this on as you're putting the beads on, okay? And whether I come back and put another row in between these, another lot of beads in between these lot of beads, I may do to put more on. Otherwise, I might just leave it because it doesn't look too bad. I don't know how I've done that. I was going that way. I'm taking it to the sideways. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's all right. It's still there. As long as it's on there, it took long enough to get it on there. Yes, this is good. It is nice. And it's coming together with the piece of fabric above it, see? This piece of fabric above it's that good, the colours bringing out the colours in all them. Good. Very nice. And I'll go over this side. Let's stitch these bits down here. Gotcha. Yeah, right, good. This bit here. I put one down the bottom here. I didn't miss this bit. I'll put another one in there. So I'll probably have to look out for more mauve beads, won't I? Because I have to see if I can find any more of them because there's not many there. About 100. But I use these all the time, I'd imagine, because I have a lot of, I run out of thread and I run out of beads because I use them. It's all good. Things for me to look at on the internet. Ah, isn't that nice? Now, we're going to go down here. I don't know if I need to put any more embroidery thread on the other side of this thing here. Don't know if I need that or not. What do you reckon? I need to do that or not? We're up to a tiny... Time went really fast. It does when you're having fun. It really does. When you're doing something you're enjoying, the time goes too quick, doesn't it? I suppose when I put the beads up in there, this is going to look all right. You won't need to put more, what's the name on it all. These beads are not even all the same either. It's all right. We're doing a crazy patchwork. Mine, I've got to get crazier though. I'm not crazy enough. Mine's not crazy enough, I don't think, sometimes. Here's one here, it's a bit purpler, mover, whatever that word is. Looks a bit more move. Uh-huh. One more. There's a few in here. Oh, good. Yeah. I'm thinking about the eyes. They look like eyes anyway. Well, I put them in the middle. I put a bead up there. Don't oh, you did. You really unthreaded that? Truly? Oh, it's good my little clock's working. Look at that. Oh, very impressive. I was looking at the wall to find that other one. The reason I started collecting was I seen that one. I thought, oh, that's cool. And then I thought I'd seen another. I thought, oh, you'll have that too. And they're only from the Can Assist place. And the lady kept on saving them for me, but she was keeping me ones that were way too big. She was only trying to be helpful, I know, but I don't want things to take up space. I want to take up too much space. Because you can't have many. So if I'd have took those, that would be all I could have had. Well, it was interesting, I think. Be able to get, they're probably, they're old and interesting to me anyway. Do I need that bead in there? Yes, I think so. It's going to stay there anyway. Staying there today. Losing the voice. Okay. That's all right. Now look at that. Isn't that just so sweet and cute? Just partially stitched. I like it. I do like it. Crazy patchwork, people. Okay. I'm going to have to go now because I've got to go and have my lunch. I turn into a pumpkin. I'm silly. I'm sorry. My friend yesterday said to me, every time she sees me, I'm always happy, but I try to be, but that's not always so. I'm not always happy, but I try not to be unhappy. I don't have to try though, because if you're try not to worry too much about things, but sometimes they get the better of you, because when there's more than one going on at a time, which was happening to me in the last few weeks, and now it's hopefully settled down. Oh, look at that. Won't that look good on here somewhere? All right. Fine. We'll work on that. We'll probably need to do a few more stitches for you, but this is the actual way of making the thing, so, I could have put one of them on there, but I think mine looks better. It doesn't look better, but it's the way that I did it. I really like that, and maybe I'll do another one. This one I can just probably colour, and do a bit of green for the leaf, and that'll look cool, won't it? So if you've got anything like that, and you want to do something with it and make it part of your work, do that. Everybody be good. Have a good day. Have a good everything, every time, all year. We'll have a good year, okay? We all will. And thank you for watching, and come back and see me again, and please subscribe to my channel, and give me a thumbs up. Write me a note, comment what you think. Oh, I suppose I did them yesterday on this, didn't I? And then I did that one today. But I really like how that turned out. And then you see, you get little motifs like that. But if you had, if I covered all that, I guess I would come up with something like this. If you covered it all over. But I just don't know what have I got here. Oh, look at this. See, this one is going to make good bits too. That could nearly be a butterfly if you turned it around like that. Cut off this bit here. Okay. And chop that bit off there. Hope this doesn't turn off. and then we'd cut out. I'm thinking now which way to go. I'm thinking about going out there. I don't know, see if that's going to work or not. How's that look? Pretty classy, hey? Actually, I'm going to cut that fluffy bits off. I know sometimes you get the fluffy ones. I thought, I've seen those two bits there. They've got to stay up there for his feelers, don't they? This bit may be able to come off there. And so this stuff is really good. I call it stuff. Lace, it won't ravel undone. And if it is done doing that a little tiny bit anywhere, just put a little tiny bit of glue on it and it'll stop it. So maybe, I don't think I'd take that bit off because it needs to be bigger, doesn't it? But does that look like a butterfly? If we coloured that in with some bits and pieces, okay, this is cool. We have a fan, sort of. You know, you can make lots of things out of your little bits and pieces. I don't know, it's just a something, isn't it? We'll definitely put the butterfly on somewhere when we do him, eh? We'll do the butterfly too and put him on there somewhere. Thank you everybody for watching. I'll talk to you later. Stay safe. Bye-bye.